the Smokehouse, Old Avenue. Come on down. We got live studio audience. We got in-house drink specials. We got smoke specials.
$2 holler.
We even got a town food. Hey, what can I say? We got everything. We got a new segment. This segment is called Blaze Brown Bottom Line. And the way I see it, the bottom line is either you get it or you don't. Who cares? The bottom line this week brought to you by Bob Walker. Bob Walker and family. Unfortunately, Mr. Walker passed away the other day. You know, he had some burgers and hot dogs out there every week for us. You know, a lot of you guys complained about him, but I bet you miss him now. Hope you ain't up there in heaven charging God up, Bob, because you know that come back and bite you. I want to give a little moment of silence for Mr. Walker, and on a serious note, send out condolences to his family. Let him know we appreciate everything he did for us out there. You know, he came in all types of weather, and he serviced us, and he made things a little bit better for us every Sunday. So, moment of silence for Mr. Walker. All right, back here. Bottom line is, I'm gonna run down a couple of games. This game's coming up this week and let you know how I feel about them, what I feel about a couple of the players that's playing. You know, these are my opinions. That's fine. You got a problem with something I'm saying? We have a call-in segment at the end of the show. Maybe I answer the phone, maybe I won't. First game on tap, we got the Cobras versus the Barbarians. The bottom line of this game is that, hey, one team is extremely good, the other team is extremely bad. The extremely good team being the Cobras. Listen, what can I say about them? They are back in stride, haven't beat the Warhawks in previous weeks. They got Kamal back. You know, he's stepping in for the injured Mark Jarman. And what can I say? The bottom line on Kamal Bohannon is he is by far the best quarterback in the league. I mean, this guy come right back and he stepped into the game last week and he was lights out. He makes every throw from every possible angle. It doesn't matter. He makes his teammates better. And he's been playing like the previous season MVP that he always has. On the other hand, we got the Barbarians, who started out the season hot. Quarterback play from Dwayne Lilly was much improved. They came out with a better offensive game plan than they did in previous seasons. They even put points on the board. They got Thing 1 and 2, also known as Poppy 1 and 2. They're new to the league. They style of players, they figure they can just run up and down the field all day long and catch bombs. Pttfl is not built that way. The bottom line is this. You're only going to run the same playbook once or twice before somebody get wise to it. And the better teams have gotten wise to it, as shown by the record of the Barbarians in the past couple of weeks, as they have been getting spanked. I mean, seriously. Somebody call the cops. It's child abuse. This dude's been getting the shit beat out. I mean, dang, 2 points? My son's just scored 2 points, and my son played tennis. Hey, listen, I'm just saying they got better than they was last season, but the bottom line is they got a long way to go if they gonna be any type of contender in the Pttfl. Cobras, on the other hand, we got the whole Codega controversy. It's died down a little bit as they were brought down to earth during some parts of the season. They realized that things wasn't just going to be the wish-wash, whatever you want to call it. They thought they was going to run rampant through the league. But, they stumbled there and there. They go as their quarterback go. And right now, they're going to go ramp. They're going to go buck wild on these Barbarians. It's this whole thing going on in Philly right now with guys getting drugged and gangbanged. I hope that don't carry over to the Barbarians on Sunday. The next teams we got lined up is going to be the Warriors and the Warhawks. Now, this game right here, featuring two teams possibly battling for league supremacy. They both are ranked number 1 in their respective divisions, with the Warriors having the overall better record and currently sitting in first place. Now, in my opinion, the Warriors have more to lose in this game than the Warhawks. The reason for that is how can I put it? Haven't played anybody in a month. Here it is, November 1st will be here Sunday, and the only team they played in the month of October is the damn Knights. Are you serious? The bottom line on that is this. I was interrupted by the town fool in the audience, but the bottom line on this is that now you're going to be playing against an opponent that's going to be punching back. It's lonely at the top, but there's plenty of room at the bottom. I'm be down here watching that one. So, on the other side of that coin, we have the Warhawks, a team that was formed with championship aspirations, a mishmash of players from the old Seahawks and old Bombers organizations. These guys came into the league, they were red hot. My, how the mighty have fallen. They too used to scream, "It's lonely at the top." Well, now, after they've been brought down a few rungs from that ladder, they're looking to climb back to the top, and they're hoping that this is the game that they do it. Randy Carpenter. Let's talk about Randy for a minute. This guy is the team's #1 procrastinator, and what I mean by that is he always comes to the game late. But on top of that, he is the team's #1 agitator because he comes to the games late, he talks the most trash, but the part that really burns me up is that he's been backing his trash talk up of late. The man scored 3 touchdowns in 2 minutes. I mean, I thought it was unbelievable, but I saw it myself. And the thing about it was he did it in Ali fashion. He predicted he was going to score the touchdown before he went on the field. People, I lie to you not. The bottom line is the MVP of the Warhawks is not Rick Good. It is, in fact, Randy Carpenter, also known as Stoney. Woo, 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 woo. Back to the game itself. I'm not going to pick a winner in this one. All I was going to say is, it should be good. I'm pretty sure I'll get some snippets on it and some clips, and I'm pretty sure Randy will do his thing out there. Sonny, hey, all I can say is, go get Rick. That's the key. If you and your D-line can get at Rick, this game should fall in your lap. But if you can't, it's going to be a long day for y'all. On the other side of the ball, the Warhawks defense, they got a pretty good pass rush too. But the bottom line is, the Warhawks broke the bank on Rick Good. Let's just hope they can cash the check. We're going to pause now, take a station break. We'll let you digest that, and we'll come back and talk about the rest of the games.
Hey, Coach Mora! We're gonna throw a playoffs party in my backyard. Big screen TV, lots of cold, refreshing Coors Light.
You kidding me?
No! We're even gonna play touch football with the neighbors.
I don't care who you play.
Coach, there's going to be girls at our party. You think we should talk to them about the playoffs?
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? Playoffs?
Taste the cold of Coors Light, official beer sponsor of the NFL playoffs.
Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Okay.
Don't talk about it.
And we're back. Back to Blaze Bottom Line. We're moving on to the next teams to be playing at Chalmers Park on Sunday. Just got some information on the next game, which is Family Over Everything versus the Chargers. Injury report shows that Sean Bowman won't be playing this week due to an ankle injury. The Sean I know will be taping his ankle up and playing. I'm just saying, if it was me, and there's only 2 games left in the season, and then possibly playing 1 game in the playoff, I'm on top. I'm gonna take mine up. That's just the bottom line.
FOHs.
You killing me. Anyway, that's just me. I'm taping my ankle up. So Sean, man up. Bottom line is, you probably only got 3 more games left to play this season. Do not watch it from the sideline. Especially this one, a game where your team might actually have a chance of winning. Y'all facing a Chargers team that, if you really look at them, the only thing different is the colors in the uniforms. Y'all play the same defense. Y'all run basically the same plays. And y'all basically the same age. I mean, two new teams, specifically the Chargers in regards to being new. But this should be a good game. What I'm looking for is competitiveness. There's a lot of young guys out there that's feeling their way in the league. More so on the FOE side. You guys have been around for about 3-4 seasons, which equates to about 2 years. And what I've seen from playing against these guys is that they have matured. And the bottom line in the Pttfl is you have to mature in this game. You just can't come in here expecting your talent to get you by. At some point, you're going to have to sit back and learn the lessons in those ass whippings that you take week in and week out. Hopefully, the two whippings the Chargers have taken in the past 2 weeks, not by much, mind you, but whippings nonetheless. Hopefully, they learn from them. What I saw facing them is a team that's very determined, energetic. They don't lack for confidence. What they need is direction. And what I mean by direction is some fresh plays. I mean, the playbook is so stale. I think George Blanda might have actually had something to do with it. I saw some plays in there that, you know, my son's 125 team might be running. You know, it's ridiculous. I mean, as a new organization, you want to establish yourself in the league, you want to play, but the bottom line is, you know, you got to take away something from the games that you're in. And to date, I don't see where they took anything away on the offensive side of the ball. Defensively, they're fine. I don't have a problem with their defense. They got a young defense. They're in the games. The defense keeps them in the games. It's their offense that really, really troubles me. FOE, they got that hat coaching them. Enough said.
And shit.
This guy couldn't throw the ball 70 yards when he was playing, and his quarterback can't do it either. The bottom line on that is that the hat does know what it takes to win in the Pttfl. Hit the guards. You want to win? Hit your guards. You play inside out, not outside in. If one of these teams can work that formula and consistently hit their marks, they'll be better for it in this game. I'm not going to pick a winner. I'm definitely going to watch it, though, because I like to see the younger teams go at it. But right now, I don't see any one of these teams making any noise, not only in this season, which is pretty much over, but next season. Now, next fall, after they add a couple players and possibly make some changes in coaching, they got the pieces in place where they can be the new rivalry in the Pttfl. Oh my producer just sent me a photo. FOE player Sean Bowman posted a photo of a Seahawk jersey. I don't know what this does. This mean that the Seahawks are coming back? Or is this just saying that they'll be playing in their throwback uniforms this week? Who knows? The bottom line is, I will find out and I will let you know. On to the next game. Oh, damn. Look what we got here. The Rhinos versus the Enforcers. If ever a team could say that they were drugged during a game and didn't exactly know what was going on, these got to be the two teams that I would choose. Because last week, I don't know what happened to these two teams. Let's start with the Enforcers. Here it is. The emotional, physical, mental, whatever you want to call him, leader of the Enforcers, Mo Masani, strapped up and he played. He informed me, the commission of one, that they would possibly be short. But in my experience, the Enforcers play better when they're short. So I expected a much better game from them last week. Instead, they came out and literally got a train ran on them. I mean, it was so bad that, I can't even describe how bad it was. Let's just go on to the Rhinos, who, not to be outdone, drove all the way up I-95 and possibly got a Bill Cosby slipped in their drinks as they stepped on the field to play the Cobras. Because apparently they didn't know the game started at 12:15. They didn't start playing until about 12:45. By then, they were down by so much. It didn't matter. The no-tax zone got taxed. Let's just put it like that. So, this is Redemption Sunday for these two teams. How are they going to come out? Is Phil going to be cha-cha sliding all over that Enforcers defense, or will Greg Powell, self-proclaimed sack king, be able to get his hands on him and pull that flag? Will Big Joe and Big 99, I can't forget it. They call him the Hook. You know, no disrespect. They call him the Hook. Sidebar: when this guy catches the ball, he can run his ass off. He looks like a damn rhino when he takes off. Let's keep it 100. But yeah, will that offensive line be able to stop the Enforcers' pass rush? Will the Enforcers' young defense, I mean, when I say young, they average about 20. Will they be able to stop the trick plays or the tomfoolery or whatever you want to call it that the Rhinos run? Will Rob Scarfo make an appearance at quarterback? Who knows? On the Enforcer side of the ball, you got Randall. Randall, I mean, you know, you came into the league, young man, and you know, you made a name for yourself, but it seems like you hit a plateau. You know, your throws, they're predictable. Teams make you run to your right, you know, stuff like that. I think you need to settle down. You got happy feet back there. Bottom line is, you know, you're still a good quarterback. You got a lot of growth and a lot of potential in you as you mature physically and mentally, because I think you still can get a little more weight on you. You can be a lot better, but right now your team needs you to be a leader. You guys need this win, sitting at 5-5. You're looking at third place in your division. A loss will probably drop you down even further. You need a win. I'm going with the Rhinos on this one simply because they're the more physical team, more experienced team, and I believe they have more to lose in this game than the Enforcers do. Everybody knows what the Enforcers bring. I mean, they play good, but not good enough to beat the good teams. They play great, but just great enough to beat the bottom teams. So, you know, bottom line is, the Rhinos are going to win. Enforcers are going to learn, they're going to grow, and they'll be back in the spring, and they'll be better for it. They're going to get the men in black beat off of them. Let's put it like that. Going on to the final game, we got the Seminoles versus the Falcons. This is a interconference game which could go a long way to establish the seedings in the playoffs. Two teams that have seen each other in the past, and if my memory serves me correctly, the Falcons have gotten the better of the Seminoles over the last two seasons. So I'm looking for the Seminoles to come out with a sense of payback and retribution on their minds. They'll be led by Jeff Campbell, who in my opinion is the league MVP, as he has been very steady at quarterback and has led his Seminole team to countless victories. The thing about this game that troubles me is that these two teams could possibly be playing each other again in the playoffs. So it's a come down to, do you want to show them everything now? You want the win, you need the win, but do you want to show them everything now, knowing that you'll possibly see them again in 2 to 3 weeks? For my money, hell yeah. I want to show them everything that we got so they know this is what you want to see time in and time out. Who's going to win this game? I don't know. Falcons coming in. They start their second backup quarterback. Chris Lewis will be his first start, actually. Next man up has always been their mantra, so of course, you know they're going to go with that. Ben, he's going to smoke his black and miles. He's going to pace the sidelines. He's going to have his guys ready. Chris Mitchell's going to come out flying. Ocho's going to be flying. Jeff's going to be slinging the rock. Who's going to be jetting down the field. Falcons defense is going to be there. You know, we got a lot of young guys back there, but I think they're primed and they're ready for this one. It's going to be a good game. But the bottom line is it can only be won by the better team. Who's going to be the better team Sunday? You come out, you watch, you tell me. I don't want to make predictions, but, you know, if I had to bet, of course I would bet on myself, being as though I am a Falcon. But from an outside looking in perspective, I really have to say these two teams are even, with Jeff being the only real difference. So how he comes out in this one will probably determine this game. Will it be fire? Will it be ice? Who knows? The bottom line is, the show will go on. This is Blade Brown, and this has been this episode of the Bottom Line. Signing off. Back to you, Keith.
Yeah, what's up? What are you doing here?
Madden NFL 15, rated everyone. Watch the rest of the videos on Facebook.
Of course, and welcome to Pardon the Interruption with the commissioner and the junior commissioner, even though I'm pretty sure you can't tell who's who by the actions that happen on the field.
If you can't tell, you don't know where you've been at lately.
We're going to debate various topics, and we have 15 seconds apiece, 30 seconds total on each topic. Hey, and if you don't like our opinion, well, guess what? Your ass should have been here.
So what's the first topic that
I'm waiting for the call girl to come. Call girl, first topic, please.
Roller or dream for Warrior quarterback?
Roller or dream for Warrior QB? Are you going first or me?
I'm gonna let you go first.
I'll go first.
Slick.
Preferably, I think they're both great. I think Dream adds, the speed, but then Roller, he'll do his dink and dunk. He has the poise, but Dream has lit a fire in it. We know Roller's favorite weapon is what's the guy name? Williams. Oh shit, I'm done. All right.
Man, please. Miss me with that Willie Beeman crap. Roller is the team leader. Roller, I've watched this guy grow over the last couple of years, man. Don't let the little injury setback fool you. Yeah. Dream come in and he moving with his feet, but Roller is the quarterback.
Enforcers had 5 wins.
Enforcers have 5 wins. You first, sir. Go.
Get the fuck out of here. Against who? I'm done.
I don't know. I think they played the blind team twice. They had 2 forfeits. I didn't know. I thought this shit was a misprint. I'm just saying.
49ers series.
Oh, the 49ers series, I'm first. Well, let me tell you one thing. I like Rocket as a coach. I like Gene as a receiver. I got to see what's up with that QB. Didn't y'all cut the 49ers QB when he played with y'all?
No, we did not cut him. We offered him in a trade. It was behind closed doors. We don't need to get into that, but we did not cut him. And don't use up my time by starting controversies. Yes, the 49ers are for real. They are 7-2. Was it 8-2? Something like that. 8-2.
I know they getting the ass up last week, but I'm trying to figure out who's even starting for him. Is it him or the boy Matt? How you fucking come last week of the season and take over somebody's spot? But I ain't name that's Rocket's problem. Rocket Norristown chicks. Next subject.
Mark or Kamal?
I'm going on this one. Mark has more championships than Kamal. Kamal is exciting. X, Y, and Z down the line. He's the better quarterback at this stage of their careers. Kamal will take them further, but don't count Mark out. He still can get it done. He just beat Kamal in the championship last season.
Man, I'm looking like this. I'd rather play against Mark ass. For one, he got 1 damn foot. He went from 3 Yinglings to 6 before the game. I'd rather have Mark. I'm not like trying to. Kamal got the quick release. Only thing that Mark's quick releasing on is them damn Bearcats.
Will Robinson says no one wants to play Chargers.
Danger, Will Robinson, danger. First of all, who the fuck is Will Robinson?
Who the fuck are you, Will Robinson?
Man, please. Next subject.
Do you even play? Are you the team manager? Man, you deserve the big fuck out of here this week, Will Robinson.
Fuck out of here, Will Robinson.
Yeah, fuck you talking about? Waste my time.
MVP.
Now I'm gonna go on this one. Oh man, the popular vote among the 49ers camp is that Gene is the hands down MVP. This coming from a team that admittedly has only seen 49er games. They haven't seen other teams play. Granted, Gene's putting up big numbers, but there's a lot of other guys out there doing the same damn thing.
True, and we gotta determine, is the MVP, or are you important to your team or the league? Because I'll take somebody like Chris Andrews from the Chargers. They whole shit. So he could be MVP.
That's a good point.
For the Warhawks, without me on defense, them motherfuckers average at best. I could be MVP. Shit like that, man. In that case, you might say Mel Boston MVP. He don't want to pay the league fees.
Coach of the year.
Coach of the year. Man.
Rocket.
I would have to give it to Rocket. And the reason being is that the Warriors have been in this position before with Coach P and Coach J. They've been at the forefront. This is new territory for Rocket, and I think in his second season he's done a great job.
And the motherfucker George, you be the Warriors too, but George don't know a fucking sneeze from a wet fart. Fuck out of here, George.
George is with the Warriors?
You ain't know? You ain't see Roller giving him the props, talking about how George schooled him, and then George called me the other night. I got exclusive, by the way. We're gonna add this later. I got exclusive commentary from George, trashing a few people in the league, including yours truly over there. Oh, yeah. MIA, that's where our person has disappeared.
Ed Giddens.
Ed Giddens, you ain't shit.
Man, fuck out of here, Ed.
I played 4 plays, had 4 catches, 3 of them were touchdowns.
I played against this guy, man, and he was trying to catch a ball in the bushes. I'm like, what are you doing, Ed? Where you been at? I mean, come on. I don't know. You said you're MVP. Right now, you just the MVD.
Yeah, I dare any of you goddamn bastards to score 3 touchdowns on 4 plays. I don't care if I was playing the goddamn school for the deaf and blind. Bottom line, Ed Giddens, and you cost us that game versus Falcons going for that pump fake. And the boy ain't even leave his feet.
No comment.
Man, nip.
Just for Blade, where's Hattie?
Where's Hattie at, Blade? He quit a couple weeks ago amid some quarterback controversy, and he said he wants to come back. Is Hattie coming back to the Falcons?
Well, if you plug in the GPS, he probably at the hours right now. If you could do a live shoot over there, you could probably find out what's going on with Hattie. There was no quarterback controversy. Let's clear that up. Reek Smith was always the quarterback. Hadi just took it upon himself to, extricate himself from the team. Nobody told him to leave. Nobody asked him to leave. Do we want him back? Hey, listen, he would have to come to the team and make an appeal. That's all I can say.
Yeah, so Hadi, man, reach out to Blade. I seen you on Facebook, man. And we want to talk real quick. We're gonna wrap it up real quickly. We went through all of our topics and everything. We knocked everything out. But is there any what's going on? Now I gotta tap into something else. I haven't read everything because I've been at work. They got me in the basement because they keep me away from everybody. Rakim Milton, what happened with that? It's 30 different posts. Was he cut? Do you know what happened?
I don't really know. The thing about Rakim is that he does a lot of talk.
Right.
In my opinion, it's harmless. Mm-hmm. His teammates think that it detracts from their play, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And, they look at him as being the anti-Hardy, so to speak. Whereas Jerry Jones embraces Hardy's actions, mm-hmm. Chris Andrews admonishes Rakim's.
Right.
Seems like Rakim has played for almost every team in the league, except the Falcons. He's turned in more uniforms than I can remember.
Right.
And currently he will be lacing them up for the Rhinos of Delaware.
But the Rhinos, they're not a bottom, just to commish, they're not a bottom 4 team. How do they with the Rhinos?
Well, at this point of the season, I just felt as though he didn't add to or take away from any team's chances of winning anything. So if they're willing to take a chance on his over-exuberanceness, is that a word?
Yeah, you can rock with that.
Wikipedia,
They can't
let
read
me
that
know.
shit.
Yeah. That's what the teleprompter said. I don't know if Kiki typed that in. Is that Spanish?
I guess so. I think Kiki Honduran.
Oh, it was a Honduran.
Filipino.
Okay, so it was Honduran. I'm speaking a new language up here. So, hey. But yeah, just to get back to that, if they're willing to take a chance on his feisty nature and, try to fit him in somewhere, who am I to say this guy can't play football? I mean, really. Roger Goodell has a lot of power, but Pete Goodell has way more. And on this one, I say, Rakim, you could go play for the Rhinos, you fucking bum.
Oh, I can't wait to see that shit. I think Rakim, he's like Randy Carpenter without the game. Talking to him, back it up. That's why I was trying to take him under my wing, but he messed that up.
Well, I think they're going to be using him as a speed rusher. Hey,
in the playoffs, they got to play y'all team. So they going to speed rush you or Justin?
Maybe they can sit him on Mel's side.
Wait, is Mel even getting in the game?
That's what I'm saying. Mel be on the bench, so he can go over there and rush against Mel on the bench.
Shout out Shirley.
Shout out to my man Shirley Moss.
Yeah,
no shade.
Yeah, a couple other announcements, man. Booger retired from the Piranhas. They put his thing in the paper.
Shit, the whole Cobras team retired from the Piranhas.
Shit, I didn't even know that. Well, I know they retired Mark before he retired himself. Yeah, I'm taking shots at you uptown, though. Just a little salty about not being a Cobra.
What they call it? Spicy and what?
I don't know.
Sweet and spicy, that's what they call it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, all right, so if you had to pick a top 5 for this year's MVP running, who are the top 5 of the league right now?
Players?
Yeah, players.
Oh, wow. Okay. Quarterback right now, and that's only because he's played every game, I would say Jeff. He's been the most
We can
consistent.
go by subject. Yeah, we go by. So you know what, at QB, I'll take Jeff as well. Rick Good, a few 6-point games. Kamal's haven't been every game. I won't, him and Mark cancel each other out. I'll rock with Rick Good. How about receivers? Give me 2 receivers.
If I had to have a receiver on my team right now, you got to still go with Booker. I mean, his production is actually down this season, but his being on the field, it does add a level of competitiveness that you got to watch this guy.
Exactly.
And some teams overcompensate for that, which allows other players to be open. So I would definitely pick Booker on my team. I like my Falcon teammate Kurt Workman. I mean, to me, he's just a guy that's just scratching the surface of what he can do in this league. But as an unknown, I actually like the receiver from the Chargers. He has the size, he has the speed. I'm not familiar with his name right now. His hand's a little questionable on the hot passes, but he has the size, he has the speed. If he sticks with it, he's somebody that can be special in this league. Lastly,
I gotta watch them then. I know
yeah.
You just still players from the enforcers and shit.
Oh, you usually still players from
the league do it.
Well, the enforcers, that's like the training camp.
Yeah, training camp.
You go over there to find out exactly what
fuck out of here, bro.
Hey, thanks a lot, Mo. You're great, by the way. Just want to throw that in there.
Yeah.
And just to add another guy, I mean, from the no-tax zone, the guy doesn't say much, but I mean, he's tall, he's fast, and he catches everything thrown to him. Number 3, he plays safety for him a few times too. I mean, the guy can play. I mean, let's be honest. And then you have Gene. Gene has done it all this year, and even though I'm not really a stat man, and I don't believe in I caught 14 touchdowns, and this, that, and the third. Numbers don't lie, and he has been a model citizen over there for Rocket, despite what former teammates have said about Gene. And kudos to Gene on that transition and making it work. But yeah, Gene would be on my list as well.
Man, look, Loke Lion, rock with me any day. Like, everybody sleep on.
Well, you only gave me 5, but Ocho,
I'm just saying, Ocho. And then, my other man over in dark skin, I forgot his name, but I remember we had a practice before we played the nose. I said, yo, he the best receiver.
Oh, Peanut.
Yeah. Peanut. And they ignored me. Who caught the touchdown? Peanut. Yeah. But I'm going to mind my business.
The thing about Peanut is I always remember him as a defensive guy, just in recent years, but he does get it done on the offensive side of the ball as well.
Right. So we are, how about that line? Who do you think?
Wow.
Center. Give me somebody.
Wow. Other than Boat, I would, you definitely got your Boat, you got Bo. Dark-skinned Jermaine has always gotten it done at center.
Except for blocking.
Well, it depends on what you want out of your center. You know what I mean? If you want a guy that does it all, you want your Boats, you want your Bo. You want a guy that's just going to get you that 15-yard snap every time and still be a threat in the passing game. You want your Jermaines.
But in the crunch time, he dropped the skin Jermaine.
Hey, well, listen, that's a question of his heart. That doesn't have nothing to do with his ability.
I'll take Perry over him every day, and I'll definitely take Chris Andrews because he showed me something against the Codega. Because he would block them, and then they had Arnay Goonie style in him, and he was fighting with Arnay and getting out there. He had a hell of a day at center.
I'll get back to you on Chris in another year. So.
Yeah, Perry and Chris. All right, how about that D-line?
Wow. As a guard, there's certain guys that you really don't want to see lined up against you, but you really want to see them because you want to test yourself against the proverbial best. You got your Mark Well. He's been a staple in the league for years. And I tell these young guys, if you want to know how it's done, watch Mark Well.
He's 64 years old, and he's still the bomb.
Still premier.
Yeah, crazy.
Also, I mean, I hate to say it because, a lot of other people jump on bandwagons and they say this, that, and the third, but I've definitely taken Chaos. Chaos has shown me a lot in the last 18 months as a player, his ability to read defense, his ability to lead defense, and his overall pass rushing and his passing for the game. I mean, I definitely got to go with Chaos. But my sleeper, I mean, really,
we might say the same name. I'm listening.
Nah, I don't think we will. Spook from the Falcons. Spook has made a transition from safety for us up to the D-line. And, I mean, just for instance, take his last game against the Chargers. 2 big sacks.
Right.
And he does it quietly, you know what I mean? He's got the speed, but people fail to remember that he played D-line for the Noles in the past.
Yeah, see, I don't do that.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. So he would be my sleeper, but one guy and I got to go back to the Falcons. He's always done it for us. Is Kennard Harrison. He's quiet, but he's always in the mix. He's strong. He reads well. He can catch, and he just always seems to be in the play.
I was gonna rock out with Greg Powell, but I don't know Greg Powell. Are you the Kevin Love of the league? Like, are you the big fish in the small pond? I gotta see Greg Powell play against somebody when it matters. Not week 4, not week 6. I need to see Greg Powell do all that in a playoff game.
You know who's having a renaissance season?
Who?
That damn Kareem Rodriguez.
Renaissance? Oh, you mean like his outfits?
Well, corduroy pants aside.
No,
he's actually been producing this.
He had a 4-stripe Adidas last week.
Well, he's Mexican, isn't he?
Is he? Kareem, are you Mexican?
I thought he was Mexican. Did you have on soccer sneaks?
I thought he was from Trinidad and Tobago.
Well, maybe next week we get the camera crew to take a close-up of his cleats. I know those corduroys.
I think I see them rolling Cubans.
I think he traded the corduroys in for like a new nylon set of pants. I think that's made him much faster. Either way, it's obvious that the guy shops at Ross. I mean, none of this stuff is high line.
That's where T-Mac and Westgate, all this stuff from, be selling the double price.
That's a topic for another day on part of bootleg stuff in the PTFL.
All right,
talk about that.
Give me the linebackers.
Linebackers, man. Mo was down with an injury this year. Mo's always been one of my favorite linebackers, but one of the most productive linebackers year in and year out is that damn Rome with the Cobras. This guy, he can cover every play. I mean, he can cover the guard, he can cover the slot, he can get out in the flat, and he's probably one of the best, if not the best flag pullers in the league.
True story. And we're going to cut to a quick play of Rome right now where he actually gets blindsided.
Wow.
But very next play, pop back up and give out that work. Yeah, we back. Yeah, I mean, I told you, pop right back up the next play and give out that work.
Gotta give it up for him.
Yeah, so we got linebackers, we got Rome. I'm trying to think of anybody. Well, apparently I was looking online, what's the boy? I forgot his name. Dream. Roscoe posted it. They did 1-2 duo.
Nah, I don't. Roscoe, I mean, not to get no shade, no disses, but if you were a team, I would say he's Batman and you are Robin .1.
That's like me and Ern. I'm Batman and Robin. I mean, Ern like Batgirl.
Don't get me wrong, Roscoe.
Batman,
you're physical, you make plays, but you still got a little issues with reads. I've seen you miss a couple reads, but hey, that
double move and that slant.
Oh yeah, he's a sucker for that.
No, but he's learning though. But I just want to let you know, yeah, I'm Batman.
We got a couple good linebackers over at the Falcons too. I mean, Greg Fennell's. I mean, this guy, he played for no comment.
Right.
He came in. They tried him. No comment. Yeah, no comment. Shout out to Danny Black.
Danny Black.
Hey, hope you feeling good out there, D Black.
Take them jerseys back.
Third for Norris. But anyway, and they tried him at a number of positions, and it just wasn't a good fit for him.
Right.
The guy, he doesn't look like a football player at all. I mean, if you saw him in the street, you probably would have smacked the shit out of him because he just looks like a doofus. But this guy's about as physical as it gets. He has good hands, and he's pretty fast for a guy that has a butt and a gut.
Butt and a gut.
Butt and a gut.
Yeah, real niggas say no homo.
Yeah.
So now we're going to back it up. We're going to hit that. Give me 4 corners and 2 safeties.
Well, he's injured, so Moat would always be up there. I mean, he's coming off a great rookie campaign where he just took the league by storm. Nasheed Parker was right there with him during that rookie campaign. He's carried it over to the season. I mean, I've only seen him really give it up on one play, and over 10 games, I think that's great. Another corner. I mean, you always got to put the corners for the Cobras in there. It's not so much the personnel, I think it's the scheme. It's just, they follow instruction, and no matter who you plug in there on any given day comes in and gets the job done.
How about the one guy, he hasn't given up a touchdown since 2012, or a deep ball, but I'm trying to think of his name.
Yeah. That dude, they don't call him Stoney for nothing. And you go on his side and you pretty much get what you ask for over there. He's not the most glamorous guy, and he can be some of a retard at times, but he plays his position. Well, we all alcoholics. Hey, if you live in glass houses, don't throw stones. Yeah. That's what I always say.
I want to see him come to a game sober and see what happens.
I want to see a lot of people come to the game sober and see what happens.
Best safety.
Wow.
I like the guy Bo. I like Bo. I mean, I haven't seen Chris much this year, but I've seen him lock it down in years. Flash, to be like 4'11" and be jumping with people out jumping. Bullshit.
But anyway,
It's that boy. I like the Flash.
what I like about Flash is
Except
that
the speed.
he is a ball hawk. He will jump and get the ball if it's in there. He attacks it at his highest point.
Right.
Does that make him the best safety? No. Bolt, on the other hand,
Rich good too.
I'm not giving Bolt the title either because
Bolt got knees like old.
and that's why, it's physical limitations.
His-
Don't get me wrong. He comes
Mentally-
down on the ball about as hard as anybody
Mm-hmm.
that I've seen. He plays the play in front of him very well. He makes a lot of plays. What he lacks in speed, he makes up for in field awareness.
Yeah, I see a lot of people that's fast on the what they doing.
Yeah, you may be able to run by Bolt. You may be able to, get away from him on the flagpole. But one thing for certain, he's always around that ball. But if I had to pick somebody, I would have to go with Sherman.
Yeah,
Rich Sherman, this guy, this young guy, he plays for, FOE, and their secondary is pretty good.
Right.
They've come a long way since their Seahawk days. When they first just came in, they thought man-to-man was the way to go.
And
they
doing
was
plays
getting
doing
dipped
plays
all
in the
over
dirt
the
and stuff.
Yeah, drawing up plays in the dirt. Now that they've been playing a little more scheme ball, I've noticed a lot. Even their linebackers, I should have brought that up when we talk about linebackers, but they're just not at that level yet.
Right,
But they're right there.
definitely cool,
But if
yeah.
I had to go with a safety right now, and I would definitely go with Rich Sherman. He's tall, he's fast, he has the awareness of the field, and he's a natural football player. So I'm just to go away from all the norms. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go with Rich Sherman.
Man, there you have it, man. We took it along. We got a couple commercials. We got the stuff going through. And if you're tired of seeing our asses in front of the camera, well, guess what? This forum is open to everybody. Just inbox me, inbox Key Vandaway. Tell us what you want to do. We're going to put you on the air, man. It's all about branding.
You got something you want to talk about? Come on down.
Yeah.
Smoke something.
Bottom
Drink
line.
something.
And we'll be right back after this commercial from Vandaway Photography. Then we got damn game, dude.